Hi everyone, my name is Nancy Lobo and this is for class ED216, my multicultural book video presentation. And the book that I chose is An African Princess for grade levels pre-K. And the component of literacy that I am addressing is on reading comprehension strategies. And this is about a young girl that makes some reassuring discoveries about her identity when she visits her mother's home, which is Africa. And this is a cheerful story filled with bold and vibrant pattern illustrations. And it's a story of a child who learns to be proud of who she is. And a little passage of the book that I will be reading to you guys is, my name is Lyra, and I am an African princess. A long time ago, a princess was captured from Africa and taken to the Caribbean to live. The princess had many children who also had children, and soon there were too many princesses to count. My mama says that we too are part of that story, which has spread far from Africa to every shore. So when I walk tall in my robe and crown, I am a princess too. Can you see? At school, when they poke fun and say, "You, an African princess? Don't be silly. Where's your palace?" I get very worried that Mama may be wrong. There are not many African princesses who live on the 10th floor and have freckles like me. Mama asks where my crown and fine robe have gone. Maybe I'm not a princess after all, I say. She cuddles me close and whispers, "We'll see." One frosty day when the windows are all patterns and snakes, Mama shows me some tickets. We're going on a trip to see our African princess, Tante May. At school, I can't wait to tell. Standing on tiptoes, I point to the place where my princess lives. I'm sorry. Dad and I make a calendar. Each night I make an X and wish for the days to go more quickly. Until one day when there are no more days left. The door opens on a hot, wet world full of banana trees and hummingbirds. A new sky wiggles before my eyes, and palm trees everywhere wave their friendly arms at me. I feel the words bubble up inside me and escape my mouth. Hello, I'm Lyra. I'm an African princess. Can you see? And it just goes on, and you can see all the colorful pictures of her country, Africa. So I personally think that English learners or learners with exceptionalities can relate to this book because, as we all know, princesses come from different countries from all over the world and are quite different in many ways that what is generally depicted in cartoons and social media. This book illustrates how anyone can be princesses, like regardless of appearance and background. Another way ELL can relate to the story is when Lyra was taken from her country to live in the Caribbean. She was removed from her comfort zone and element, and while not so much demeaned as a princess back home, it was even more so apparent when she moved to a different country. And I think as I'm reading them the story, we can all describe the pictures and talk more in depth and have them interact with each other about their personal experiences. I think another thing I can do is before I start reading the book, I can ask them questions like, For example, can someone tell me what the book might be about? Have you ever met a princess? Are princesses make-believe or real? Can someone give me a name of a princess, or where do princesses live? A hands-on activity that I would do for this type of book is show on a global map with pictures and fixed push pins of actual princesses from some countries, and also pictures of other ladies from other countries who are not actual princesses. This will exemplify and demonstrate to the ELL different appearances of princesses from different countries, and that not all actual princesses look or appear the same. It would also help demonstrate that whatever perception they have of what a princess should or should not look like may not necessarily be a completely accurate perception. And so this comes to an end, and thank you all for watching my video.